But first, only on 13, they are cheap, easy to get, and can give you a quick and very dangerous high. Police and the feds are working together, cracking down on synthetic drugs, with more than a dozen people charged in supplying them. And we're now getting a look at just how addictive these man-made drugs can be. Eyewitness News reporter Tom Abrams was the only TV reporter in federal court when the suspects faced a judge, and he joins us now live. Tom?
Melanie, we've learned more today, not only about the federal case against these local suspects, but also about the drug they're accused of supplying. As the men arrested in Tuesday's nationwide sting appeared in court for the first time, including a professor at the University of Houston, Victoria, we're getting a clearer picture of the availability, cheap cost, and addictive qualities of the drug those suspects are accused of trafficking across the country.
Synthetic marijuana is basically marijuana times 10.
David is a recovering drug addict. He's getting treatment at the Open Door Mission on Houston's East End.
If you're not used to smoking it, you'll get very paranoid. You might even hear stuff, see stuff.
He says a joint costs as little as $1, a bag of it just $5, and it's easier to score than almost any other drug.
Downtown. It's that simple. Just walk downtown and, you know, if you look like a kind of person that, you know, might use, you'll be approached.
It's very intense, I'll put it that way.
Doug is also a recovering addict. He warns against using a drug that stupefies its users. The effects vary from hit to hit.
It's 10 times worse than regular marijuana. As far as the getting high part of it, I mean, it's going to hit you. It's going to be like you'll take 1 or 2 hits and then you're just laid down.
The DEA calls synthetic marijuana, made of a variety of chemicals, an emerging and serious public health threat. The men in court today were charged with mislabeling the drugs as potpourri or incense, and in some cases labeling it as 100% legal or lab certified.
It sticks to the clothes, you'll smell it, you should be able to identify it as something off. Doesn't smell like cigarettes, doesn't smell like marijuana, something smells real stinky.
None of the men entered pleas today or had bond hearings. But we do know now the government wants to confiscate all property it proves is connected to the alleged operation. It includes cars, large bank accounts, and several properties, including this home in Sugar Land and this gas station on Beechnut in Houston. Also getting in on the act today, Harris County Attorney Vince Ryan. He wants a judge to close for 1 year one of the businesses owned by one of these suspects. Ryan says his office found that they were selling the synthetic marijuana out of the business a long time ago, asked them to stop doing it. Now they want a judge to shut them down. Reporting live from downtown Houston outside the federal courthouse, Tom Abrams, 13 Eyewitness News.
Tom, what a troubling trend. Thank you for that report.